Did you see what I saw? Okay. Just by my observations and what I've seen, many times you'll be following a vehicle and you could swear that they were impaired because they're all over the road drifting from one lane into the next, almost sideswiping the car beside them. And when you pull them over, you find out what it was is they were looking down at their cell phone in their lap. So they're not even paying attention to the vehicles in front of them. So if something stops suddenly in front of them, you know what's going to happen is they're going to drive right into the back end of them. And that's the majority of our accidents are rear end collisions. But now what I find the problem is they're hiding it and they're texting and they're checking their messages by keeping their cell phone at their lap, which is even more dangerous than having it up to your ear because your eyes are no longer on the road. Recently, the ministry released some stats on that, and they just found that more accidents and deaths are caused by distracted driving than by impaired driving. An intersection like Appleby Line and Dundas, and Appleby Line and Upper Middle, both high volume, fair number of accidents, so we'll target those areas. I've noticed a decrease in the number of cell phones being used to the year, so it's harder to find those ones. But when we're stopped at an intersection like this is when I'll see somebody in the next vehicle over on their cell phone, checking their messages or texting, which is against the law. That is part of distracted driving. Right there. So every time you can get one person to stop using their cell phone while they're driving is one less potential accident that could occur. It says he just picked up the phone just to tell them he'd be phoning them back. It's hard to even fathom why anybody would even think that something is that important that they have to get a message out at those speeds without pulling over to the side. That was ticket number 2,999. One more ticket, our next cell phone ticket will be number 3,000. And that's what distracted driving is. It causes you not to even be aware of things around you. I've had other ones where people have gone right through a red light, like solid red light, and when I pulled them over and asked them if they knew why they were being pulled over, they said, yeah, I was using my cell phone. And I asked them if they knew what color the light was they just went through, and the one girl's response was, what light? You would think that there would be one group that would be more prevalent than others at using their cell phone, but it's everybody. It's cars, it's vans, it's jeeps, it's transport trucks, dump trucks. I've laid charges against every type of motor vehicle except I've yet to catch a motorcycle using a cell phone. Just check out which guy is it. Oh yeah. Okay. This ticket number here is number 3,000. And just to show you, the lady who's driving has been convicted before of driving while using her cell phone. So again, lesson was not learned. Think about it. If a distracted driver is as dangerous as an impaired driver, why shouldn't they be losing points?